In front of us is the brand new LEGO Star Wars Creative Play Droid Builder. Now, this is a pretty interesting LEGO set, and I thought in today's video I would give my 100% full review. Now, we did get to build this live here on the channel and kind of reviewed it during that live stream, but if you were there, you're an OG, and we're going to reiterate some of the main focal points that we talked about. Nonetheless, this was still a really great LEGO set. I enjoyed the build. I just think it's a totally different audience, and we'll cover all of that in today's video. So if that interests you, stick around, subscribe if you're new, like today's video, and let's jump straight on into it by first thanking LEGO, because LEGO gifted us this set early so we can review it here on the channel. Now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at our droids because they're looking mighty crispy. I am going to start off today's video with saying this is not your normal LEGO Star Wars set. I definitely think this set is more designed for kids and for the play features that are inside of it. It is a little bit unfortunate they included an exclusive minifigure. This one is going to be young Princess Leia and Lola 59, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. Here is the box art. It is a $100 retail LEGO set, which we will justify by the end of today's video. It comes with 1,186 parts and of course is releasing on August 1st. And it looks like from the box art we get the 4 droids, one of course being R2-D2 and the other one our first ever Chopper as a brick build character. Then 2 miscellaneous droids that I don't think were created from Star Wars. And it looks like they have a bunch of different little play features, including like a rubber ducky, a cowboy hat, some different other gears, a top hat, and so on. So with that out of the way, beautiful box art. Love the 25-year anniversary logo stamp on there. Let's actually take a look at a single exclusive minifigure included in this set. This minifigure, of course, is the Princess Leia, well, young Princess Leia and Lola 59. I honestly think the droid here is probably my favorite part of this minifigure. She does come with, of course, the 25-year LEGO Star Wars printed tile piece that she can stand on. She comes with small leg pieces or child's LEGO pieces that are not movable, a green torso with pretty decent printing, and then her hair piece and head piece are not anything unique. These are reused. So the hairpiece and the minifig tag are just not exclusive. They're just basically the torso for this young Leia. Now, on top of that, the droid is, like I said, probably arguably the coolest thing out of this because it is Lola 59 that Leia uses in her cartoonish show. With that being said, getting an exclusive minifigure in this set just feels a little bit odd. I almost think they should have put it in the C3PO set that came out as well on August 1st. I feel like it was just a better mix considering the original, one of the OG minifigs, the Darth Malak for the 25-year anniversary came with the R2-D2 buildable character, and it just made a little bit more sense. But regardless, it's nice to at least have that set included, this minifigure included in a set like this. Let's talk about the actual droids. The first one up is going to be R2-D2. They are all built basically the same. The legs and basically the entire section of the droid starts off the same on all 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 droids. So they are all the same in the aspect of building style technique. However, when you start adding the finishing toppings and even maybe their top head pieces and of course all the different things like the rubber ducky or the top hats, those are all different. But I thought it was interesting. It makes kind of nice that all of these droids are interchangeable. You can add them to basically, you know, design them exactly how you want and can interchange basically everything. They're extremely easy to put together, as you just kind of witnessed me do it here talking on a video doing it. So really cool. I do like probably Chopper the best out of 3, but R2 does look pretty good. I'm going to call these ornaments, and not like your Christmas tree ornament. I'm going to call them your desktop ornaments because that's what they kind of feel like. They're like the perfect golden size of just being a nice little display for a ornament on your desktop, if that makes any sense at all. Stepping away from R2-D2, the next droid you have is this pink one, which again, you can fully customize in any way or form that you want. He comes with some sunglasses, a top hat that is kind of reminded me of Plants vs. Zombies for whatever reason. It just has like a little plant growing out of the top of the hat. I don't know why, it just does, all right? Leave me alone. On top of that, like I said, like every other droid, everything is basically interchangeable and very much built very much the same. They do have their heads rotate the full 360 degrees, which is something I like. And for the most part, I think all of these droids look pretty good. So aside from that one, let's move forward and move into our sophisticated droid here. This guy does have some blasters. Check him out. He's got a bow tie that you can remove just like any of the other attachments. And like I said, you can add or change basically any attachment that you want. I don't. You can do it, I promise. He does have some sophisticated glasses. He's got the purple top hat. You can, again, change that out. Like, look at that. Now he's a little gangsta. So that is pretty cool. You can truthfully have a lot of fun with these. I think they're a great pack. I really enjoyed building them live with you guys. They're just a different audience. That is like my biggest takeaway from building these. But overall, the greatest desktop ornaments ever. The next one I think has got the most lore in my eyes. This is going to be Chopper. For those of you who don't know who Chopper is, he's from the animated show Rebels from Star Wars. And not only that, he's also made an appearance in the new show Ahsoka. Now, of course, we are going to be seeing Ahsoka too. This Chopper was the biggest difference in droids that I built here. He had a little bit shorter, I'm going to call him his torso. It was just a little bit shorter because Chopper is a little shorty droid. So when we are building the legs, considering all the legs are interchangeable, they feel a little bit wider than some of the other builds. Like the proportion of him is maybe a little bit too wide in form of his relativity and height, but nonetheless, still a great looking droid. I think all the colors captured here, it screams Chopper, and that's something I really like. He definitely is wearing a mustache that you could take away and you're like, oh, that's Chopper. So anyways, again, all the attachments that you add, it is the first buildable Chopper that we've ever had. So hopefully this indicates that we'll get a large-scale Chopper brick-built version here in the near future. I have no idea. I'm definitely going to relay that to some of the LEGO Ambassador Network just because of how in demand he seems to be. Other cool features about Chop over here, he comes with his little ice cream, his, I don't know, cotton candy or balloon. I guess you can look at it one or the other. And probably the coolest thing of all is the reference to Dave Filoni with the cowboy hat. And of course, if you don't know who Dave Filoni is, he is the director of a lot of these shows and kind of leading the charge in Star Wars, but also he is the voice of Chopper. Shout out to Jimbo for giving us a little insight to all of that information. And with that being said, we have probably a notable hat. Do you guys recognize it? It's not there. LEGO would never say this, but this to me looks like Ash Ketchum's infamous red Pokemon hat. So I honestly, that is what I feel like this is, but LEGO will never have the rights to Pokemon with their conflict with Mega. But to me, I'm just gonna say it, that looks like Ash Ketchum's. But it could just be a red hat without saying it. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As I mentioned earlier in today's video, I said this set is most likely not steered towards your adult audience and your typical LEGO Star Wars community. And I think that's absolutely true. They're definitely trying something new. This to me definitely feels like an all-in-one amazing set for kids, which again is just a different audience. $100 if you have 4 kids, if you have 2 kids, they can each build 2 droids. I mean, it is truthfully a great set in that aspect. You always have to find the positives and negatives. If you're looking for a display set for like the Dark Falcon, right, comparing it to, this is not that set. It's probably not for you. So take that as you will. Personally, the $100 price tag is, I would say, in the fair realm for what you get inside of this set, just because of all the playability. I'm definitely going to play with these probably a little bit more than my Dark Falcon, which that is more of a display. I know it's a different price tag, but you can actually change these around and play with them and do all kind of sorts of things. So I really am a little butthurt about the inclusion of the 25-year anniversary minifigure. Again, I know the set is not mainly for adults, so now that it has that minifigure, it almost feels like you have to buy it. That's certainly how I would feel, and I intended to buy it, of course, and was a little bit unwilling. Personally, would always wait for that little maybe 20% off sale. But nonetheless, I still enjoy the set, so thank you to LEGO for gifting us this set. Again, I'm saying it once over. It's not the typical audience, but nonetheless, a very interesting set. So I definitely recommend it at the price point that it came in, but at a maybe discounted price. So anyways, hope that intrigues you. Hope that suffices this review video. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And of course, hopefully one day we see Choppa as a bigger bricker built droid. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Love you guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of the day. And make sure to pick up your Star Wars droid builder in the near future. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.